What's up, everybody? Epic PDX. That's gay. What's going on, guys? Epic PDX here with another video. Today, we're going to be talking about the Madden 18 GOAT Edition. Today, I placed my pre-order. I'm getting it with the 3-day early access. I'm going to be getting I'm going to be getting EA access to play early as well. But today, I'm going to be talking about the best 2 players to get from your GOAT player to the free elite player you get from each team. I'm gonna break it down a little bit, show you what I think and why I think it, and yeah. So the GOAT players you see here are on the GOAT Edition poster. There's Deion Sanders, Barry Sanders, Jerry Rice, Ray Lewis, and Tom Brady. So Tom Brady, cover athlete, great quarterback, but I don't think you should go with him because he doesn't have the speed. I mean, he's a good quarterback, but I think there's going to be other quarterbacks you're going to like. And to be honest, I don't think the quarterback position will last long because, like, these players are going to get upgrades. And Tom Brady, for one, isn't going to be the best, especially.
If it ain't the Patriots, nigga, it ain't shit.
Tom Brady's base card is a 90. So there's no point really getting him, especially because you know he's going to get a card sooner than, like, these legends. So, yeah. Barry Sanders, I would go with him, but there's a bunch of other really good running backs in the game, such as David Johnson, even LeGarrette Blount. So I don't know if Barry Sanders is the way to go, especially if like I said, they're these low-rated cards. They might not be, but I read an article saying that they're going to be 85s that you can eventually upgrade. So there's no real point in getting him over like a David Johnson or, like I said, LeGarrette Blount, who really knows or who really can do a lot more for your team.
Already know I wanna fuck you.
Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis, I think, could be really good, but I really like the middle linebackers this year, such as Luke Kuechly and Bobby Wagner. Like, Bobby Wagner has a 79 catch. He has 82 speed. He has good pursuit, good hit power. And I think he could be a really big part of a team if you get Bobby Wagner. I don't know with Ray Lewis. I don't think his catching will be as good. His speed will probably be just as good, and his power will be better. But I don't know. I think, like I said, with these newer players, you're going to have more of an upgrade compared to like an 85 or 87 Ray Lewis. And then there's Jerry Rice. The reason I'm not going with Jerry Rice is because, and this is kind of a spoiler, I want to get the Julio Jones that comes with the free elite player for every team, because it's Julio Jones. He's a really tall, really fast, really good wide receiver. So there's no real point in getting Jerry Rice when you can get a Julio Jones for free. So that leaves me with Deion Sanders. It's kind of the process of elimination. A cornerback will last you longer because there's a higher chance that he has a high speed, decent catching, and good coverage because it is a GOAT player. So he can last long on a team, especially because players like Darius Slay, AJ Bouye, Richard Sherman, players like that, even Chris Harris, are going to cost a lot early on. So you're starting with a skill position on defense. You'd get Deion Sanders, who's a good corner. And then, like I said, on the offensive side, you're going to get Julio Jones, who is a huge pickup to your team. And if you don't want Julio Jones, we'll get into that right now. So the list you see in front of you, the picture you see in front of you, is all the players you can get for your team. So when you're starting a team, because this is going to be the first player you pick outside of the GOAT player, you're going to want a skill position team. So that takes out like Aaron Donald, JJ Watt, like some of these linemen. You don't want to start your team with a lineman. You want something that can really do a lot for your team and impact players, such as a running back or a receiver. So the running backs that are on here are decent, you know. There's David Johnson. I also know there's DeMarco Murray. But I feel like David Johnson, I feel like these cards are going to be dumbed down. Like, there's 89 David Johnson, and there's going to be this David Johnson. Like, I feel like this card is going to have a little decrease, but I feel like even if there's a little decrease, David Johnson could still be good. I'd assume if he got downgraded, have like 87 speed still and decent trucking. So David Johnson's really good. If you also want a quarterback, out of all of them here, there's a lot. There's Luck, Rivers, Stafford, Rodgers. I think I saw, Blake Bortles is on there as well. Out of all of them, I would go Rodgers if you really wanted to start with a quarterback. But for me, I wouldn't want to start with a quarterback if I didn't have anyone to throw to. Because even if you have a starting quarterback, you can still have Julio Jones to throw to, and that's a huge benefit to have on your offensive scheme. And yeah, so if you want to start defense, I'm not sure really. I guess you could go with Luke Kuechly if you didn't pick Ray Lewis, or Von Miller. Von Miller could be really good. I remember starting last year with the man of the month Von Miller. He was huge, and I'm pretty sure I still had him on my team when I finished Madden 17. So cards like that, those skill position players, are the ones you want to start your team off of. And the reason you don't pick those 4 GOAT players is because there's going to be a lot of good players at that position compared to the cornerback, where you can have depth. You can afford having Deion Sanders as like your 4th or 5th cornerback, because players run with like 5 receivers sometimes, even 4. So if you add depth to your cornerback position, that's still fine to have Deion Sanders because he's a GOAT player and he's free. And then, like I said, Julio Jones, you start with him. You can add depth to the receivers. That's why I picked a corner and receiver, because those are the positions you're going to want a lot of depth at, especially when you're starting early. Because if Julio Jones is your 3rd string receiver, there isn't high odds that the 3rd string cornerback on the team you're playing against can really handle a Julio Jones type player. 6'5", I believe, super fast and super tall. But I believe they are going to be dumbed down, but still, it's 6'5" Julio Jones. So yeah, guys, hope you liked the video. I'm going to be coming out with Madden content really soon with the EA access. I'm also going to get this game early due to buying the GOAT edition. And I believe I'll be getting those 2 players. If I don't, then you guys can all comment like, you idiot, why didn't you get the 2 players you told us to get? So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you found this video informative, or if you liked it, leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'm out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.
Ah!